Welcome everyone to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Zips will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks offense will start this game off. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this all fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, does it get any better than that? Creating a turnover on the very first play of the game. You talk about doing this all week. You talk about we can beat this team. We're going to go out there and execute. And to do it, the first snap, belief, climbing through the roof, baby.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quickly complete. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Zips have pushed it inside the 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unleashes one deep. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the...
It's now
end zone. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Looking for a man. It's Algier. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And the Ducks get enough for the first down.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right now.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the option. He'll pitch it. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Ducks will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the single back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Algier. It's complete to the right. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Grab near the marker, it's Hernandez.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with it.
He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. They'll try the run. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Getting some heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Power football with the run. At the 35, he's open. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to get to it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. To the air, it's Presley. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. The Zips will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. And the Ducks brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Still running at the 40. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
At 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution. Picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the 1st down.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. To the air, it's Presley. Throws to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He'll swing that big leg for 3. He gets a hand on it. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Handoff to the lone back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Algier. It's caught. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Touchdown, Akron! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the returner goes down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field, get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
They got to establish something, and you're right. You'll wear your defense out, continue. You keep getting the football back to them, to the other offense, you're wearing your defense out, and you'll have no shot to get back in this game.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The give from the gun. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he's got it inside the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lets it go to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. 3rd and goal coming up here. Back to the air one more time. Makes the grab. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Got to make sure they're sound in protection. They had one blocked earlier. And he missed it. No good. Guys, the missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Unloads to the wideout. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field, it's Algier. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using the quick game. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. A little screen to the running back. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. He wants to throw. He unleashes a long one. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. It's complete! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. A third and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
He wants it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. That touchdown grabs the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron.
And the Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Intercepted. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. First down here for the offense. He leaves it with his back. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Might be looking to run. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Just needs a crack to get a return. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man quickly. At midfield, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. Powers through the defender.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Dropping back, it's Presley. He looks that one in nicely. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Oh, big juke to get past. Touchdown, Oregon! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Got his man on the right. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's gonna pass. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Back to throw, it's Algier. Buying some time. And they're barely able to stop the score. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Akron! They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
28, Oregon, 16.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. The Ducks line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got it down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give on the inside. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
And he'll be smacked to the ground. Second down coming up. Now the play fake. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Zips look to keep this drive humming. Looking to go up top on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Going to try to get it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to scramble. Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown, Zips! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass.
16.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun. Give on the inside. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Brings up second down.
At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Dropping back, it's Presley. Quick strike complete. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. The incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. They get him down after he makes a catch.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball under.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. First down here for the offense. The give to the back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Firing to the right, complete. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. And the Zips look to do some damage in the red zone. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Akron! And the route is on. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Fires to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Presley. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Washington. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's got an open man. Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. On the move at the 30. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Touchdown, Zips! And the pummeling has started. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
23.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Presley. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Dumps it off in the flats. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Ball in the air, intercepted! Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Dropping back, it's Presley. Feeling some heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Oregon. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they'll find their way back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's time to find their way back to the locker room as this game is over. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that's being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.